So Shane van Gisbergen on the pole in his Peugeot 208 WRX. Can we persuade Hansen Motorsport to get him out in a car later this year? I really hope so, because epic performance here in Dirt Rally 2.0, and I think Shane van Gisbergen will be quick in real-life rallycross as well. Next to him, he's got Timmy Hansen, the FIA World Rallycross champion in an identical car. Kelvin van der Linde, South African GT driver, is in the middle of the grid. Fraser McConnell, the current ARX2 champion from Jamaica, and then Tom Blomqvist, the British driver, on the outside, son, of course, of the famous rally driver in his Peugeot 208 as well. Crunch time at Yas Marina, semi-final one. The top two will go through. The third place driver from the faster of the semi-finals, and that is the fastest time of the P3 driver, will also make the cut. A lot is going to come down to turn one. What can Shane van Gisbergen do? Can he take the win here? If he can, he's on for a first ever esports clean sweep in World Rallycross. We're behind Blomqvist, waiting for the green. There it is on the inside. It looks like a better start in the middle of the grid there. Fraser McConnell loses out, drops down to P5. Shane van Gisbergen's got the whole shot on the inside, but a bit of contact, gets run wide. Oh, the Audi into the side. It's Kelvin van der Linde. He's still on the inside line. Timmy Hansen, van Gisbergen somehow has held on. Runs a car a little bit deep again. Two cars up his inside. Fraser McConnell might be able to hold on. Going to come across from wide on the circuit. Van Gisbergen now slotting into P3. Timmy Hansen comes across. Van Gisbergen's down in fifth, up to third. The amount of movement in this first lap. Roll. Over goes Fraser McConnell. I think it's McConnell who lost out. So now it's Blomqvist leading from Shane van Gisbergen and Timmy Hansen. Absolute carnage on lap one. Van Gisbergen somehow, Neil, first to fifth, back up to second. Incredible action.
I mean, I don't know if it's just pure luck or pure reflexive skill, but he just somehow managed to avoid every single little bit of difficult and troublesome contact during that sequence of corners that caught out everyone else a tiny bit, and he just carved his way through neatly. There he is, only 0.7 of a second behind Tom Blomqvist.
Reminds me massively of Johan Kristoffersson, just that ability somehow to plan your way through everything. Johan, of course, double World Rallycross champion, who we were looking forward to returning this year to World RX in a factory-built Volkswagen Polo. There's Timmy Hansen sliding up into that top hairpin. I wonder if Timmy might go Joker early and try and overlap van Gisbergen. If not, then he's going to try and do the fastest time possible in that P3. Van Gisbergen 0.8 back from Blomqvist. Need to watch that gap. Fraser McConnell with the roll 6.4 off, and Kelvin van der Linde's joker, and he's back in 7.3. So Kelvin might get Fraser, only being 1.3 behind him. But for me, Neil, the battle is very much about Blomqvist versus van Gisbergen.
Yeah, and of course, Timmy's in danger here. I mean, he was following very neatly behind Shane for the first part of that first lap, and then he seems to have dropped back a little bit. He is in danger. He needs to put in the best third place time if he can't get past Shane.
Goes Joker. He goes Joker. Van Gisbergen's gone Joker as well. So Shane van Gisbergen's gone Joker. I noticed he took a couple of tenths out of Tom Blomqvist on lap 3. So he was closing the gap down. Van Gisbergen thought he was going to get close enough to Blomqvist to start losing time to Timmy Hansen behind him. Then Timmy went Joker as well. So Shane van Gisbergen and Timmy Hansen have jokered. Tom Blomqvist now, I think, would do well to respond immediately and go. If van Gisbergen was faster, Neil, he wants to respond immediately and shut the door on that tactical move.
Yeah, we'll watch the body language as he takes this right-hander at the bottom of the hill. If it's tighter handbrake, he's going, he is going Joker.
It is. Blomqvist goes Joker. Watch for the standard lap. Shane van Gisbergen up over the jump. Blomqvist sideways on the exit, going to come down to the braking zone now. Where is van Gisbergen? He's behind him. Shane van Gisbergen on the better line, though. Will have better exit speed here. Going to try and get alongside. Blomqvist in the hairpin. Up the inside, they're side by side. Van Gisbergen is literally on the bumper. We're talking a tenth of a second now. Timmy Hansen there to pick up the pieces. If it goes wrong, 0.3 of a second with a lap to go. Van Gisbergen is going to pile the pressure on Blomqvist. Blomqvist sideways in the hairpin, the chicane, coming up towards the hairpin now. Neil, brilliant drive from Blomqvist.
Yeah, very impressive, especially as he's not quite taking the sim racers line that Giz is. So Giz has really learnt to adapt to the lines that the sim racers use, that fully sideways backed in on the hairpin. Tom is a little bit more traditional, and it's paying off at the moment, but he will be seeing Shane's Peugeot in his mirrors.
Large in his mirrors, large and yellow. The livery that will be familiar to Van Gisbergen fans, a Red Bull driver from V8 Supercars in Australia, an absolute legend there, and he's turning into a legend here as well. I think he's going to miss out on the clean sweep unless Blomqvist makes a mistake. So Van Gisbergen, who was so fast in all the qualifying sessions, got beaten up a little bit here in semi-final number 1. Blomqvist through the last right-hander. If there's no mistake here, Tom Blomqvist nudges the wall, but he's going to hold on and take the win. Surely crosses the line. Shane Van Gisbergen crosses just behind him. So the dream of a clean sweep for Van Gisbergen is over, but he's going to make the final with Blomqvist. Timmy Hansen has set a time which he hopes will be the fastest third place. And Fraser McConnell with that roll comes through in P5. So it is a 4:07.706 for the win. I'm writing this down, which is why I'm talking slowly, because clearly I can't multitask. And then there's a 4:09.624 for Timmy Hansen. So Timmy in P3. Right, let's take a look back then at that one. Let's not. Let's go racing instead and make sure that we get everything done rather than looking back. Good idea.
We've got no time
Kevin
for
Hansen.
replays.
No, we're not going to do that today. Kevin Hansen on the inside. Then it's Rokas Baciuska, Henrik Krogstad, Fail Race, and Martin Enlund. Martin Enlund standing in for Ollie Bennett and doing a brilliant job. So well done to Martin. Fail Race making the semi-finals. Good job along with Henrik Krogstad. Yellow scored his team boss, Kevin Hansen, on the pole. Look, so this is going to be very exciting indeed. Who's going to get the whole shot? About to find out.
Worth remembering that these guys have beaten Charles Leclerc, Andreas Backerud, and Timo Scheider to be in this semi-final. That's, you know, chapeau to these guys. That's pretty impressive.
Certainly is. Just waiting for to get the final cars in the lobby and onto the pre-grid. This would be about the time we'd be seeing tyre warming. There we go. Just conditions happening last year, I have to say, being at Abu Dhabi in these conditions.
The desert sunset's quite a spectacular place to be towards the end of an event here. Really beautiful, beautiful circuit.
Okay, that's just to your left, here behind Henrik Krogstad. Fail Race to your right. On the pole is Kevin Hansen. Oh, okay, so a varied start for these guys. Baciuska being left behind. It's a shame for him. Kevin Hansen going to get the whole shot. Enlund trying to apply some contact through turn 1, just about holds off the back. Alex Day up the inside. Fantastic move. Going to hold on to P2 here. Going to push the car wide. Henrik Krogstad inside Enlund. Enlund has gone from 3rd down to 5th. Baciuska looking for a way through. Baciuska, is he going to be in the wall? He's not. He just about makes it through. Contact between them. Enlund got a big hit there. I don't know if Baciuska glanced off the wall on the inside. It was brave from Rokas. Rokas got left at the start, and again, I don't quite know what happened there, but into the side there, it's Krogstad with contact again. Martin Enlund in the dust. Who's gone Joker? I think Enlund has gone Joker on the very first lap. You're looking at Baciuska, who's down in P4. Where's Enlund? Has he gone Joker? I think he has. He has. So Martin Enlund's gone Joker, the only driver to go on that first lap, Neil.
That was an impressive move there by Rokas Baciuska. That's almost like a kind of car parkour he did. He sort of bounced off one car, bounced off the other, and got ahead. Let's call it carcore, maybe, is what he did. But he's still in 4th, so it hasn't really worked out that brilliantly for him. And it was kind of Rokas to stay on the line as long as he did, because he gave us a very good view of the start from everybody else. That start has really let Rokas down.
So Krogstad caught, Krogstad, I was going to say caught in a battle, but catches the barrier on the inside. So Henrik Krogstad, who was right behind Alex Day, losing out there. Neil, this is going to come down to, isn't it, as to whether or not Timmy's time is going to be fastest with a 4:09 in P3 to hold off whoever's third in this. Krogstad into the door of Baciuska. Baciuska again, bits of carbon fibre flying off the cars. Baciuska out wide, going to have the inside line if he can hold on the brakes, and Krogstad hits the wall on the inside. Baciuska hits the curb on the opposite side of the track, and look at that, Krogstad recovers to go up the inside of Enlund through the chicane. But out front, Kevin Hansen has a 1.9 second lead over Fail Race. Alex Day, the YouTuber, who is our one non-professional driver in here, Neil. He's doing an absolutely brilliant job. So we're going to have the occasional VIP guest in here, and Alex is that this weekend. And doing a brilliant job.
I'm looking forward to watching his YouTube content coming out of this, because he will be hyped doing this. Kevin Hansen, of course, breezing. He's just got to take it through the last 2 laps, which will include a Joker, to win this semi-final. That's almost in the bag. He won't make any mistakes now. And I think the fact that Rokas is battling here with Fail Race does mean that we're going to look at Timmy's time is probably going to be good enough.
Yeah, exactly, Neil. That's exactly what I was thinking. And look at this. Alex Day looking up the inside again. Lucky not to collect the rear quarter there. He's going to hope he doesn't have any contact behind. Of course, Krogstad, don't forget, could take it off him. So Henrik Krogstad, it's that position in P2. P1 and 2, doesn't matter how fast you are. You're going through straight away. And Henrik Krogstad has closed the gap down on Alex Day. So looking at the fight for P2, because Baciuska, when he takes the Joker, is going to drop down behind these two. I'm fairly confident. What's he got? He's got 1.5. Baciuska could hold on there. I'll tell you what, it's not done yet, is it?
Yeah, he was really, really smart to battle his way through into second, because now if he can pull out 1.5 seconds, well, he has. He's done enough.
Yeah.
He could joker and come back in second. Wow. From the
Alex
back,
Day
really
is
slow
having
start.
to Alex Day having to defend from Krogstad here. Baciuska maybe should have gone, Neil, because they're having a fight behind him, but he won't know that unless he's got a real-life spotter watching. And we are starting to see that now, with some of the drivers are starting to have someone with them in the room to watch the feed, spectate and see what's going on and give them an idea. Kevin Hansen's going to take this, but it's whether or not Baciuska has got enough time to hold off these two, because whoever loses out on P3 is not going to make it. There's been too much battling in this for my liking to make it through on fastest loser. Krogstad going around the outside in the chicane. Henrik Krogstad with an incredible move to take the place off Alex Day. I still don't think it'll be quick enough, and I think it's given just enough time for Baciuska to be able to hold on. So where is Rokas Baciuska? Has he gone Joker? I think he has. Baciuska's in the Joker lap now. Standard lap. Who's going to get to the line first? Kevin Hansen's taken the win, and it's... Oh, I think it might be Krogstad. Krogstad got it from Baciuska. So Henrik Krogstad, with that move on the final lap, has booked himself a place in the final, unless the stewards get involved. But for me, certainly that move was clean. Kevin Hansen takes the win. Henrik Krogstad and Baciuska with a 4.11. That is not fast enough. So it is Timmy Hansen who goes through as the fastest loser. Wow.